Now, my tip 3 is say hello to holiday endorphins. So what is this related to? This is related to exercise. So over the festive season, okay, this is a bit scary, but the average person will overeat by about 10,000 calories. Isn't that crazy? On the run up to the week of Christmas and after, actually. And when I mean overeat on calories, I mean that's the surplus of calories on top of your body's calorie maintenance level. So on top of the calories your body actually needs to function, you're overeating by 10,000 calories. So that is huge. Now, if you wanted to offset these calories just through exercise, you would have to do a lot of working out. And I mean a lot of working out. Let me highlight just how much you'd have to work out. To burn 10,000 calories using our favorite exercise, the burpee. I know everyone loves the burpee during the challenge. So let's do the math, okay? This is a bit scary, but doing 1 minute of burpees non-stop will only burn 15 calories. Now, provided you don't slow down, let's divide 10,000 by 15 because we need to burn, as I said, 10,000 calories. So dividing 10,000 by 15 calories, that gives us 660 minutes, which means you have to do 660 minutes of burpees. So that works out to be 11 hours of burpees to burn off 10,000 calories, which, let's face it, sounds like absolute hell. Now, I do actually want to say a good way to emphasize this point is that burpees are actually one of the best exercises you can do to burn calories. So if this is the reality of how many calories burpees burn, then that says a lot about how much exercise it takes in general to burn calories. Okay, now the above is a bit of a simplified calculation, and I'm not saying at all that you shouldn't bother exercising. Absolutely not. What I am saying is it's a lot easier in terms of managing your body fat to control your calorie intake instead of trying to just burn all your calories through exercise. Because let's face it, it's just not realistic. You're going to burn all those calories through exercise. So controlling your body fat through calorie intake is much more efficient. But saying that, there are some other benefits from exercise that you may not think of, but they are crucial for enjoying Christmas season to the full. Okay, they are, number one, our happy hormones. Okay, so what we can all agree is that during Christmas, we all want to do our best to be engaged with family and friends. Like, we want to be bringing our best self forward when we're with our family and friends over Christmas. But after a couple of days of celebrating, with loads of alcohol, lack of sleep, the happy hormones, which are called our endorphins, they're diminished. And this can cause us to feel down or unhappy because there's a lack of endorphins. And then when this happens, you might find it harder to deal with stress or to fully enjoy yourself during Christmas. So what regular exercise will do, which is brilliant, is release endorphins, or the happy hormones. And so, amongst all the madness, exercise is really, really important for our mindset because it will keep those happy hormones flowing. So that way you'll always be bringing your best self forward with your family and friends. And as well as that though, habit maintenance, this is also important. By keeping up, let's say the 10-minute workouts we've been doing in this challenge, like if you keep those up, even just a few times a week, I'm not talking about keeping it up every day, I don't think that's realistic over Christmas, but by doing, these 10-minute workouts a few times a week even, all the way through December, it'll keep your body in a really good routine. So that way, when it comes to January, you're not starting from scratch. And you'll be in a really good position in January because, it won't be a shock to the system when you try to do exercise. So it'll keep that habit going and it's really great for your body. And hopefully doing the challenge has helped your mindset overcome the barrier we put up for doing exercise. By just doing those 10 minutes, like the workouts that we do in your living room, doing that on a consistent basis is so, so amazing for your health and fitness levels. I cannot stress that enough. So I really, really do hope that this challenge has kind of helped overcome that mindset barrier that you put on exercise. Okay. And lastly, I want to say again that damage limitation, okay, just because it's difficult to exercise away your calories. So my point earlier with the burpees is saying that it would be very difficult to exercise away your Christmas dinner, but that doesn't mean that you should throw in the towel with your exercise at all, because exercising like that regularly, it's a way for us women to increase our muscle tone and increase our muscle density. And when we do that, we're basically building muscle. And when we build muscle, it naturally increases our calorie maintenance level. So when you have more muscle, your body essentially burns more calories. So then it allows us to be able to eat more calories to maintain our weight. So happy days. So that exercising is really, really important for that as well. Okay, so that was my tip 3, keeping up those exercises. Now, tip 4, we are into alcohol and Christmas.